Welcome to the Vale, a rare bastion of civilization in a world recuperating after a terrible, centuries-long war. Though the battles ended 200 years ago, the land still recovers from this period of tumultuous strife and slavery. Join now the defenders of the Vale as they navigate a world riddled with opportunity and tragedy, all the while seeking glory, gold, and adventure.
Okay, so Cultist shows up to the guild, or to the guild hall, to the inn, the humble beginnings, and taunts you guys. You remember what he said to you guys? Anybody remember the frustration of it?
He said he had kidnapped some kids.
Yeah, talked about how you guys were sucking at defending, right?
Yeah. He stole kids from the town and was all like, oh, Robbie John sucks because she's off defending and she's not defending here. Oh.
That's a paraphrase. But I love how passionate she was like, yeah!
Yeah, F that guy.
So you showed up. You spent a brief amount of time verifying his claims, found out that in fact the kids were gone, came back, tried to strong-arm this guy. This guy was ready to die for his beliefs. No problem. This guy was a martyr, wanting to become one. Swiftly gave you the ability to get to where you are. You showed up. 4 or 5 cultists are standing around some very ominous arcane rooms on the ground. You're on an iceberg, floating in an ocean that you've never been to before. Somewhere on the planet, you assume. And these 4 or 5 cultists had a young girl in the middle of these crazy-looking ruins, which, by the way, this graphic for ruins makes me very happy. And you guys did what you do. You murdered the cultists to save the girl. Very quickly. The cultists were not very strong. They had like 10 hit points or 12 hit points or something. As they died and their blood fell out, it fell into the ruins on the ground. And what happened was waves and waves of demonic and devilish things both started to come through portals. I do want to call out a highlight, which I had never seen used effectively before, and I didn't understand the magnitude of the spell. A great reverse gravity cast from your dragon turtleborn wiped out a good chunk of the first wave. All right, so before we get into like some sort of weird dom training session, let's back here on the demons. Let's get away from that and get back to the lashing. And we left off on I think the second turn. Yeah, we're just starting on round 2. For the people listening at home, Rin could not make it today, so he is not in the combat. All right, so Finnileas, Basil, you're both in the inn. You just got back to the inn. You guys were off doing various tasks. The Nina, not a Nina, but the Nina comes up to you and explains what's going on. That little bit of recap we just did. And that they humbly request your presence and that there's a portal set up to go through.
Right, yes, let's make haste then, Finnileas and Finnileas and Finnileas.
All right. I am going to make you guys wait until round 3 before you jump in. Okay. So there's going to be one more whole turn, and then you guys will plop through the portal in the middle of nothing. At the beginning of the turn, a couple of the demons point their hands at Ren, and chains emerge from the ice, and Ren is now trapped in the ice, effectively removing him from combat. He is pinned down right here in this anti-magic area where you can't magic him out, so don't even bother because plot armor. Bro, I've already screwed his plans up and took Ren out of the fight. What are you going to do your turn against a small scouting brigade of demons and devils?
Well, first of all, if we remember correctly, I am currently 100 feet up in the air thanks to the reverse gravity. Like, are they over 5 feet tall?
I don't even think they're 5 feet tall, but let me verify. No, they're only they're medium, but they're barely medium and kind of amorphic.
All right. Well then, I guess. Well, first I'm gonna roll for recharge. My whirlwind does not recharge, so I am just gonna start. I have a fly speed of 90 right now, so I can fly down to this guy, these guys, and I can't do a whirlwind attack, but I can do my regular multi-attack. I think this guy would be tall enough. I have a reach of 5 feet, so
That's fine.
Ooh, so a 20 and a 14.
The 20 will hit, the 14 whiffs.
Alright, so that'll be 16 bludgeoning damage.
You come down this whirlwind. I mean, these, yeah, from the demon's perspective, they're sitting there. They pop out. They're summoned. They're kind of wondering what's going on, and this angry ball of air just floats down and starts hitting them from up top, instinctively dodging one of the hits and getting pounded by wind and force by the second hit. The Gablo, the bro takes 16 bludgeoning damage from you, maybe.
Okay. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Robbie John.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's going to heal Robbie John for 11. And that's my go.
Coming into the battle, this big four-armed, two arms end in fists, two arms end in pincers, not pistols, pow pow. Yosemite Sam comes out of the portal, starts to attack Onyx, who's mid-attack of all the fun things. I think 3 out of 4 of those hit you.
Yep.
As it comes just barreling at you with its two pincers and its two fists. One of the fists just goes a little wide, but both pincers pinch and grab at your flesh and rip you sunder. And one of them hits you square in the jaw, pretty solid, for 18 points of damage.
Okay. Question.
You're not grappling.
Okay.
You have your Haxor's abilities.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I'll start with this guy. 28 to hit.
That hits.
For the two don't do anything. 23 points.
That hits and hurts.
I am going to swing again. 38 to hit.
Or a natural 20.
Yeah. So that's going to be
A lot?
ouch. Yeah. He's probably dead, but
Wait, who are you hitting?
40. This guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he died the first hit.
Okay, so then the second one would have been to him then.
So who's
Yeah.
him?
The one that you took the points off the first time. So he's
Okay.
probably not dead then. So that's what, 40, 46? Oh, that's even more.
Plus 4 is 64.
And then I'm going to butt end this guy.
And that will hit and kill.
I am done.
All right, Grok.
I'm gonna over channel Steel Wind Strike, and I am going to hit these 5 guys. So do you want to do left to right?
You pick how you want to go.
All right, we'll go left to right. So it is going to be AC 30 on that guy.
What's the max damage on this?
64.
I think 64 is the first one, isn't it? Isn't it Power to Vocation the first one, and then 60 on the rest of them?
That's the way we did it last time.
All right, so which one's first?
This guy, the one that Onyx hit.
Okay.
AC 25 on this guy for 60.
Yep.
AC 23 for 60.
Show me your next one. That's 3. Who's the fourth one?
22.
Yeah, they hit. You can just point to it.
And then
Who's left?
19.
So you see the dragon, the dragon turtleborn.
And then I will end my turn standing next to.
You want to be right there?
Yeah, I have to end next to one of them that I hit, so I'm picking that one.
Yeah, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other squares. I just want to make sure that's the one you want.
That is indeed the one I want.
So you see the dragon turtleborn cast magic, concentrate, and bounce around the battlefield after giving his life energy a little bit to enhance the power of his spell, just slashing the hell out of these demons. Like Zorro is kind of how I picture it.
I picture it more like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you're not Leonardo. Back off, buddy. Not that cool yet. Okay. Very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like Yoda in Attack of the Clones. Anything else that turn?
No, I'm good.
Somebody give me a percentile dice roll. Oh, thank you.
That was a 5.
Glabruzu, the one right next to you, winds up and starts wailing on you.
Hold up 1 second. While she's within 30 feet. Okay. So for the first hit, I'm going to reduce the damage by 46.
Using which ability?
My ancestral protectors, my spirit guardians that are on the cells on the cells floor.
Is that the
on
reaction?
the battle floor. Yeah, it's a reaction.
So reducing the first attack by what?
15, and then the attacker. Let's see here. Your ancestral spirits grow powerful.
Link the ability.
With your spirit shield, you reduce the damage on the attack. The attacker takes the amount of damage equal to the amount of damage that I protected.
Sure. So link the ability.
So spirit shield was what I used first, and then the vengeful ancestor is what gets him to take the extra 15.
I was like, you can't use 2 react. Oh no, it's the same thing. It's a modifier to an ability.
Yep.
Sick.
Figured might as well start using my ancestors to help out a little bit.
I'll reduce your hit points for you. Don't worry, Mal. You took 40 points of damage, Mal. Puts Mal not a lot of life. She could fortunately do that 2 more times. What's your armor class right now, Ron?
Wait. Yeah, 16.
All right, so this other demon comes hurling at you. It's got 10 feet reach too. If you can hit it, it can hit you. It hits you. It hits you 3 times. It does 17, 5, and 9 as it comes at you in a whirlwind of attacks for a total of 31 points of damage.
Okay, and that's all bludgeoning.
Yes.
Oh wait, how much?
31.
So 16, because I am resistant to bludgeoning.
A lemur moves up to attack Robbie John, is completely ineffective, as we've come to expect from them. Ron, give me a percentile dice roll.
That's a 98.
Hey, Grok. You get hit for 3 bludgeoning damage as a lemur standing next to you swings on you.
Okay.
This thing just moved into your 10-foot range, but your reaction's done.
Yeah, if I say I've already used it. Ooh, was that him hitting me?
That is him attacking you. None
Yeah,
of those
but-
hit. Oh no,
but-
2 of those,
Nope.
3 of those hit, 4 of those hit.
Nope.
Why not? Are you just doing a mal and saying nope to stuff now?
No, I wasn't reckless. I was using my flanking grandpa thing to get the...
You are as surrounded could be, though.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh, but he's not, you know what, he's not 5 feet away, so I don't think it matters. So yeah, none of those hit you. Good job.
I would have allowed it.
I'm trying to be consistent. Yeah, none of those hit you. Ooh, so many of these things.
Irony is going to swing at that guy. So with a sword attack, he is going to hit the big forearm guy with an AC 25 for 32.
Maybe.
And then for a second sword attack, he will hit AC 25 for 18.
He hit these poor little guys.
Send them my way.
Holy crap. That's the best rolls I've ever seen from those guys.
Yeah, they're hitting ACs in the 20s here.
Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4 of those hit. Irony has immune to it, so it doesn't matter. So you see these little mirrors come up and needlessly attack the Fang. One of them crits. He hits really hard and doesn't do anything.
Irony's immune to bludgeoning damage?
I don't think you realize how strong golems are.
Oh, it'd be like, wait, if I fought Irony, it'd be like that scene in Deadpool.
Non-magical attacks that are not made from adamantium.
Oh.
So it's really easy to get around his immunity.
Basil, Finnileas, drop yourselves right here where I'm hitting the clock, or hitting the map,
Okay, I see.
and roll initiative. We're at the top of the round here.
But Rabbi Jean is going to cast a heal?
Robbie Jan might. These 2 guys might outroll her on initiative. Robbie Jan might be waiting. She will not be waiting for Finnileas. Yeah, I'm glad I brought you guys here.
13. Smiley face.
And the 7 for Finn. All right, Robbie Jan, go. Now. Go. Right now. Go. It's your turn. You've had all this time to think. Go. Come on. What are you doing? You have 6 seconds. I've got a timer. 5, 4.
Robbie John's gonna swing her mace because that's pretty much all she's got that doesn't involve magic.
You don't want to heal yourself? You took
I'm-
40 some odd damage last turn.
I mean, I probably should, hey.
Whatever you want to do. I'm not going to play a character for you.
Okay, what?
But you do got 2 seconds. It's more than 2 seconds. It's been like 150 seconds. It's been 4 years. Mallory, what are you going to do for your turn?
I would like to cast a healing spell.
I would love for you to. Click the button. Let's do it.
Heal. There. I heal for 70 points.
Did you heal for 70
Myself.
points? You did.
It plus 2 plus spell level. So you heal
It's because of your class.
78.
We talk to you about this every time you cast a heal spell, buddy.
Shush. 78 heal points to me.
All right, Roland, what are you going to do your turn?
Roll for recharge.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That's a 6. So with Whirlwind Recharge, I'm going to just move to position myself over these fellows and then do a Whirlwind attack. So Roland, as the air elemental, just starts spinning and twisting like a violent tornado and just bashing tendrils of air against these demonic creatures.
It's 10 feet away, right? 20 feet.
They get thrown 10 feet.
It says 20.
Oh, wait, 20. Yeah, never mind.
That's only if they fail.
Oh, I just read 10 feet with the 1 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown.
All right. Good job. You've done damage. You folks are doing good. You guys are impressive. I hope you feel strong. You guys are tearing. These are some pretty good sized demons that you're fighting right now. So the fact that you've got a couple of them below half life already, and a lot of them have taken a good amount of damage. Like, you guys have thrown out some serious damage around here. Good job. All right, Onyx, you're getting attacked again.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Only the first 2 of those are attacks. The third one, which would have been a crit, was an extra click, so it doesn't count. This guy is just enraged. You're not dead, Onyx, and it's usually got dead things by now. You're just too damn resilient. So it just, not barbarian rages, but flavor. You hear it yell out in a language you don't speak Infernal. Do you speak Infernal?
No.
I just had to double check because Onyx surprises me sometimes. It wails at you. It hits you 4 times. 2 pinchers digging into you, and you just use your natural strength without even rolling anything, just to shirk off the grapple because you can't roll low enough to be grappled by this guy because you're a cheater. And then 2 punches as you're doing that just come right in the ribs like he's Rocky, and you're that Russian dude. You take a total of 26 points of damage reduced.
If I've taken it.
And then it's your turn, sore ribs and all. I just want to point out, I've hit him a few times with big demons. His life bar's like finally starting to move a little bit. Drives me nuts.
You know, if I knew you were kinky, I would have invited you over to my place a little bit earlier, because that just tickled.
I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a couple of these other small guys. So top purple first, and then the second purple I'll hit second.
You're probably going to miss. These guys are very effective as filler.
Okay, he's toast.
Do you want to describe that kill with your natural 20 for a total of 38?
48, yeah. He's just laughing so hard at the other guy tickling him that he swings his halberd even harder than he was expecting. Swings through this guy and just basically cuts him in half, and he's still standing there.
Oh, you do a vertical head to groin?
It's side to side.
Oh,
He's still
so
standing
the
there.
hits.
Yeah, it looks like I missed, even though I went right through him.
So Onyx is laughing at this big guy. He makes a joke about S&M, BDSM times. Without even looking, almost like an anime, you guys just see a flash of light as a sword twists and cuts this guy across his hips. While he's making his next attack, the first guy who he crit will fall apart and die.
A 30 to hit
Oh, it's gonna
for 25 points of damage.
The blow goes through and it kills the other guy as well.
And then I'm going, I can tickle you too.
And hit him with the butt end in
You
his
talking to
face.
your buddy?
Yeah,
Okay, and that will hit.
for 14 more.
Grok, what
This
you got,
is
bud?
fun.
I'm going to be casting Black Tentacles.
Can't cast it there. Can cast it there. Anything that any spell that goes that hits this circle won't work. It gets sucked into the circle.
Well, aren't you no fun?
That's why it's the safe place. Yvard's black tentacles. Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground that you can see within range. For the duration, these tentacles are bastards, and you turn the ground into bastard terrain. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time, or starts his turn, makes a dexterity saving throw, or takes a bunch of damage, and is restrained. If he doesn't make if he does make it, he takes a bit of damage and is not restrained.
For the record, the crap load of damage that he described is 9.
Well, it could be 3d6. It's not my fault you've got a rolling problem. All right, and that's when they start their turn. So is that your turn for now?
Yes.
Oh, Basil, please go before Ravi Jen kills her. I hope those tentacles messed up your plan.
Ricky, what are we standing on?
Your feet, preferably. The blood of your
What
enemies.
are my feet on top of?
Ice,
Shoes.
baby.
It's ice, but it's not difficult terrain ice. It's fine.
So is it like a lot of packed ice?
You're on an iceberg, I said at the beginning.
We're on an iceberg. Okay, that's perfect. Do I know if tentacles are affected by gravity?
Everything's affected by gravity.
Excellent. Okay. So Basil and Finn drop out of this portal, and Basil's saying something like, "Okay, well, I hope we're not too late." And he looks around, and he sees all of this rubbish, and he goes, "Oh, apologies for our delay, friends." And he is going to run his hand up his forearm, and it glows. A tattoo on it glows this brilliant blue. It's a tattoo of shards of ice, and he reaches out towards where those tentacles are. And I'd like to use my Shape the Flowing River feature.
As an action, you can spend a Kai point.
Yeah, that's it. A Kai point.
It made me happy to say. A Kai point,
that's it.
short for Kyle. It's a Kyle point.
It's a
choose an
Kyle
area-
point.
Ice or water no longer larger than 30 feet on one side. On a side within 120 feet, Change water to ice within the area and vice versa. You can reshape the ice. So what are you doing?
So what I want to do, I'll draw the area I want to affect for you again.
Okay.
I'd like to make a pit. This is within my range because I checked the thing. I just didn't shape it out first.
Yeah.
I want to drop. I want to basically. So the area that I've drawn around all those creatures, I want to turn the sort of inner bit of that into water.
Okay, go ahead and draw a thing then. Are you just gonna make a 15-foot pool?
Yeah, I want to make them drop into a 15-foot pit.
All right, go ahead and draw that for me. And is that your turn? You gonna move?
I will do a bonus action dodge by spending key points. I don't remember how many I need to do that, but I'll look that up in a second. And then I move
out of key points now.
I move to here. I look at this big man next to me and I say, "Hello, are you evil? You look evil." I'm going to assume, and that is my go. But I will draw the thing.
Yeah, this is large. It'll use its movement to get out of the water.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to turn that area into a pit.
Yeah, you are going to completely take these orange guys out of the fight for a bit because they're not going to be able to get out of it. And
I figured they'd just be like slapping at the walls.
the big guys can pretty much step out of it, or climb out of it. Are you good? Your turn?
Yes, I'm just spending my key points, but I'm done.
Angry, yet still climbing out of the thing. The big guy gets out and swings on Onyx. Now he's being pincer attacked by pincers. Onyx, one day I'm going to take you down below half-life again.
But, that's a good job because you made sure you moved to where you're flanking me. So all those are hits. One of them's a crit. Good job.
I'm not doing this on purpose, but I'm trying to kill you. So all of them hit. That's for 26. That's 15 plus 26 plus 8 plus 7. I'm going to double check. I think that's 56 damage according to my handy-dandy calculator here. You know what terrifies me right now is I haven't heard Rick say anything. It's going to be a total of... I should divide, not multiply. 28 points of damage for you.
I mean, if you multiply, you might actually get me down.
Oh, I'm going to multiply next turn. Don't worry about it. All right, I owe Grok a dexterity save, which it makes. Oh, it's a save or suck, isn't it?
I'm making sure.
Yeah,
I believe you take half the awesome 9, what he was saying earlier.
I assumed it was half, but I'm looking at it now, and it said must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take and be restrained until the spell ends.
Yeah,
Am I seeing that right?
Save or suck. If they fail the save, they automatically take the damage next round.
What's the level of that spell?
4.
All right. It's fine. Doesn't do anything, but it does move out of the way. So basically, it tried to dispel your spell.
And failed miserably.
Rabbi Jan, one of the two demons surrounding you is going to beat up on you again.
Yeah, it's been past my turn, so I'll use my reaction to give her some help.
You might. Let me read the spell real quick. Rabbi Jan, you feel a wave of magic coming at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I tell what spell's being cast?
You can certainly try.
Robert John rolled a 24.
You feel fine.
Yeah, I do.
Finnileas.
Wow. Oh boy. So Finnileas sees that there's quite a bit of stuff going on, but the only thing that really interests him at the moment, because the combat seems to be under control, is this strange runed portal thing in the center. So he's going to move over to that and inspect it.
All right, show me how you move.
Did you see how I moved?
I did. That was perfect. Jerk. You want to roll an Arcana check on that summoning circle?
Sure.
It's probably going to be something like 47.
He's going to roll that low?
Actually, I rolled very low, only 26.
Okay. You got my message right, Finn?
I did, thank you.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
I figure the amount of study that I'm doing probably takes a turn.
As thorough as you are, yeah. Do you have any questions in response to what I sent you?
Not yet.
Okay. With all of that, it's a good news turn. Ron.
Yes.
The demon under you raises its pincer at you, mutters some ancient words, and casts a spell at you.
What level?
8.
Okay. I will absorb it using the Ion Stone that's been circling around my head.
Oh, nice. You can do this. So you can do this for 50 levels of spells or more. Perfect. Okay. You're fine. Make sure you mark down 8 levels.
Yep.
Basil, what's your armor class?
21. And I'm currently dodging, so...
So then it cancels out the advantage, so you take 1 hit for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie.
Dex save.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up right now. Go ahead and roll some damage.
10, and he is restrained.
Okay, and then he dispels the spell. It's level 4, right?
Yes.
Iron Golem.
So he's gonna smash this guy, and if the first attack kills him, he's gonna smash that guy. I like how you just put an X on the
These
damage.
things are so squishy.
And he's done.
Alright, these first 3 are going to be at the Iron Golem needlessly. With advantage. Does not hit. You have more than 16 hit points, right, Onyx?
Yep.
Did that guy wriggle out of the hole?
Yeah.
I want to see. Are they like slugs? Because I imagine they just sort of like.
It's kind of,
up the
yeah, it's
wall.
gross. All right, guys. You're doing pretty good. Things are going pretty good for you. I'm impressed with how good everything is.
That's
Yeah.
ominous.
You guys are so good.
Yep, now he's bringing out the next.
Or you can summon them in the pit if you want. Just like toss them down there.
If I just want to toss them on the pit, I can put it there. You don't mind?
Yeah, just put them in the pit. Stack them in there. It's a welcoming party.
I'm sorry to cut our date short, guys, but I see more booty.
All right, Rabbit Jan, your turn. Everything's safe and fine.
So is that your way of saying that thing is hiding under the ledge over here? I can't see it.
No, it's tall enough. You see it.
Great.
Definitely see as the guy from Lord of the Rings and the Balrog, but it's a Baylor, and another giant, hairy, horned demon devil come climbing out of the ice to engage in combat with you guys. It's fine, though. You guys are all fine. Everything's fine.
Okay. It doesn't feel fine, but sure.
What are you going to do? It's your turn.
Can I use banishment?
Do you have the spell prepared?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use it. Who are you going to use it on? Come on, make the choice. Let's go.
The big hairy ugly you just brought in.
Basil's not that hairy.
Yeah, it's not that bad. He waxes. Yeah. So you want it? You're going to cast banishment. Go ahead and mark the spell off your spell list or the tally.
Does it move?
You don't know, not yet. I mean, your DC's 22.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be visibly. Yeah.
I like the imagery of this. This giant being comes crawling out of this ice. It stands up and it like lets a roar out like a classic Godzilla movie, and then fades to another plane.
When it pops out of existence, can there be like a noise?
Rabbit Jan, I think that was one of your most VIP moves you've done so far. So take a moment, be proud of yourself. You gonna move? Or are you good?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, but my spiritual weapon, is it able to swing? Because
Yeah.
that's a okay. It's gonna
It's a
gonna do a
bonus.
swing.
Which one?
Oh.
The child?
No, not the child. This child's been through enough. I'm gonna swing at the orange, too many armed demon thing that is directly north of my token. That's a 17 to hit, or do it? I have advantage. I think it's 17.
Spiritual weapon doesn't get advantage,
Okay.
but 17
so,
hits.
So that's 17 damage then, unless it's magic. I don't know. You tell me how much damage.
I'm not gonna tell you how much damage, but it damaged you. You don't get to know the numbers. Good job. Still feel proud of yourself.
All right, I'll roll for recharge. Will not get it with that one. So, guess this guy likes pinching me. So I'll go ahead and slam my tendrils of water vapor against this guy's face. Ooh, that's a 21 and a 26 for 11 and 17 bludgeoning damage as Roland gets all up in this dude's business.
All right. Anything else from you?
No, I think I'm all right.
Ooh, it's the Baylor's turn. In 5th edition, I've yet to use one of these. I'm so excited. Flapping its massive wings, it lands right here next to Rabbit Jan.
Okay, so it was flying pretty high.
Yeah, it was flying at least 12 feet up in the air above you.
That's fine.
No?
It only gets 2 attacks, Rabbit Jan. You do notice, so let me narrate this. At the start of his turn, the wave of energy emanates out from him, and you see that the ice cap that he was floating on looks like it melted a little bit, got a little hot. As he lands next to you, Rabbit Jan, it feels warm.
Oh,
That's
okay.
from her pissing herself.
And he lands next to you, and he screams, holding both his weapons out in your face. Demon spittle flying all over your fancy armor.
Ew. And Robbie John says in its face, ew.
What armor are you wearing, Rabbit Jan?
I'm wearing adamantine armor, and I looked at my paper that I wrote stuff down. I have a cloak of displacement.
Well, you got hit. It rolled
Hold
a
on.
34 to hit you.
Hold on. The
Okay.
cloak of displacement. That's disadvantage on attack rolls,
Yeah,
right?
so it would have been.
It also has advantage.
So it's just a straight roll in 19.
That's true. But she still got hit with a 22.
And my adamantine is no crits. Okay, so the 22. Yes, that.
Yeah, I
so-
understand you don't get crits. I got you. You're taking your damage now. Grab your ice cream.
minus 19 points as my ancestors protect her.
Yeah, so it's going to be 11 points of damage. Some of it fire, some of it slashing.
and then take
Yep.
however you want to do that on the Baylor's damage. Great time to start using my ability.
This is a great fight for you to use all of your abilities.
I'm glad I
Yay.
remembered my armor.
So it swings on you again, Onyx, and it hits you twice in a frenzy for 12 points of damage.
I just want to let you know, you're doing really, really good. You know, if you were fighting these other little blobby things next to me, you'd be mowing through those guys. You're doing a really, really good job.
Go ahead and show him. Go and show him how good of a job you could do.
But if you did it this way,
It's going to be 19 points. I hit with 37, 19 points of damage.
It hits. Oh, too bad you're not reckless right now. I don't know why you're not going reckless. You're already getting advantage because he can surround you.
I'll probably go reckless. I was so used to having the flanking grandpa that's, and then I'll butt end this guy.
So you see Onyx finally slay one of the forearm guys. Which one are you butt ending?
The blob right there for 14.
All right, anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Grok, what are you blowing up? You should cast Fireball, Grok.
Yeah, they're demons. No. Okay, so I'm gonna throw out 8 tiny objects.
Drop the tokens.
Are you good with the locations for my 8 tiny objects?
Yes. And they're just going to go on your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna cast animate objects, and they're gonna start swinging.
Okay.
So unless you're gonna tell me otherwise, this tiny object here is gonna swing at the Baylord.
Okay.
AC 23.
I don't think they're magical weapons.
I would say no.
Yeah, 23 hits.
And it does say up to 10 non-magical objects.
Yep. And they are little rocks and a statue, 7 little rocks and a statuette of an iron golem.
Oh,
If you remember.
I do. All right, that one hits. I applied the damage. Go ahead and do your next one. Let's roll through these kind of quick, please.
Okay, so this one is gonna hit the what is that, a lemur?
Yeah, kind of.
AC 20 for 6.
That is the first thing that's hit him that hasn't killed him.
This one is gonna hit that guy. Actually, matter of fact, that guy's gonna hit that guy too. Make both. So I'll just make both attacks.
Let's see it.
AC 18, AC 27 for 6 and 8. This guy is gonna swing at this guy. AC 16 for 6.
Okay.
This guy is also gonna swing at that guy. AC 19 for 8. This guy is gonna swing at this guy. AC 13 for 8. I got flanking with irony. I don't know if AC 13 is gonna. Oh, AC 13. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then
AC
last
7
one-
hits.
Oh, that's awesome. So last one, this one is gonna swing at that guy. He's got flanking with irony also. AC 27 for 7.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Nobody touch a hit point. Nobody touch a spell slot, or I will delete you.
Hey, so we just wanted to pause from the action for a moment here to thank you, the listener, for listening to this episode of Defenders of the Veil. Episode 102. How about that? And this is almost our 2-year anniversary as a podcast. So for you longtime listeners, people who've been there from the beginning, thank you for sticking around. We really appreciate it. And all you new listeners, thank you for listening. And why don't you, take a moment to help other people like you find us by leaving ratings and reviews wherever you find podcasts. You might not believe it, but it really does help a lot, especially, small podcasts like ours. Thanks again for listening. Let's get back to the show.
Basil.
Okay, so Basil has some elemental earth magic, and I feel like Grok and Basil have fought together long enough that I don't think it would maybe be too far stretched to say that maybe Basil could stepping stone off of the rocks next to him to jump up and hit this ugly man in the face with a stabberoonie, just as a bit of flavor. So I want Basil to run up those rocks and do a couple stabs to this guy's face.
With this guy, you mean Finn?
Yeah, obviously. I don't know what they're called, but the big demon next to him.
Father pincers and stuff, they're called Daddy.
They're not. 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Go and roll damage. Go ahead and bust those rolls out quick. We got a lot going.
Okay,
It's a
10.
big combat.
I'm gonna spend a key point to stunning strike. PC 19 con save.
How many key
and then
points
I'll
you got
make my
left?
second attack. 15. It's only one key point for everything I've done so far. Second attack, advantage. FA2 for 16 damage, and then I'm gonna sort of leave Grok to deal with the rest of that because I'm kind of worried about Robert. And I'm gonna leap off this stone, leap over to here, and make 2 bonus action attacks against the big guy with the sword. And what is it, Baylor?
Yes.
Okay, so I spend a key point, do 2 fists for swinging attacks. Ooh, a crit.
Mm-hmm.
19 damage, and then stunning strike. I think you're on his save for that. And then my second unarmed strike, I want to just do like a, like jump up and kick him with both my legs at the same time as I leap off this stone.
You forced my hand, Basil. I'm bringing all the shit out at once now.
Nah. 27 to hit, and that's 13 bludgeoning damage. And then I will end my turn here, I think. That makes sense. I'm just checking that my
Onyx, give me a
movement's legit.
percentile dice roll.
Yes.
Oh, so close.
Is it a 35% chance?
30%.
You gonna give me a kiss?
This one comes over here so you can barely see its head and shoulders of this ledge, Onyx, and it's going to cast a spell at you.
What spell's it casting?
There's no way you can see what it's doing. As far as waif of it is, me being an asshole, moving him down, maneuvered him to the other side of some mobs of you on purpose.
Because of course you did.
Yeah, that's why you saw me like slowly, and then I was like, he's tall, will we be able to see? He's 10 feet, I said. That's why I moved him over there. Because I hate you. Onyx, do you have less than 150 hit points?
Oh, crap. I actually do right now.
Alright, it casts Power Word Stun on you. If you have 150 hit points or fewer, it's stunned. You can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Wow.
Alright, Cloak of Displacement works, and then you get hit. It doesn't work again until your turn again, right?
Correct.
Alright, so Rabby Jen does not have the Cloak of Displacement right now, which is great. Love you, Rabby. So it's a 20, a 22, a 23. That 18 doesn't hit, though. Only 3 out of 4 hit, Rabby.
For some reason, I always thought that her AC was a lot higher than...
It's 20.
She's 20 and she's uncrittable. That's pretty solid. It saved her. By the way, Rabby, you take a total of 48 points of damage as the demon above you just wails on you. How long does banishment work?
10 rounds.
Which you got to make a save.
Yeah.
So make 3 con saves, Rabby, and don't roll low.
I need to remove my 48 health points quick, please.
You want me to do it? There, you have that many hit points now, Rabby. Jeez.
Nope, not banished.
You failed 3 times.
Welcome to my life.
Irony can have a attack of opportunity if you'd like.
It's going to be the first sword attack that pops up. So AC 22 for 24. And Irony's attacks are magical, by the way.
Yeah, I was reading that.
I was going to say, I'm a little concerned that I hit AC 22 and I did not see how far I moved.
We'll stop there. All right, Grok. Any of those hit?
Does it hit Grok?
Yeah.
Well, I cast Shield and say no, it doesn't.
Okay, that's why I asked.
Grok's AC for the rest of until the start of his next turn is 23.
Finnileas,
Yes.
you've had a lot of time to think about stuff, and I'm pretty concerned with you. What are you doing?
I am going to walk following this path.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, hi, Rabishan. How you doing? Do you have that decanter of endless water handy? Could I borrow it?
Okay.
And then I will cast Cure Wounds out of my ring of spell storing
On the Baylor?
on Rabishan
Thank
for
you.
24.
Finnileas?
Yeah.
I hate you.
I don't know why. That's rude.
Is that your turn? Good. You said 21, right? 23. Good. So the first one misses. The second, third... I'm sorry. The first, second, third, and fourth one all hit. Seeing his boss attack you and being frustrated at his lack of effectiveness against the dumb air elemental, you get hit for 29 points of damage.
Okay.
Is animate object concentration?
It absolutely is.
But you're going to make these. You got Warcaster, right?
I have a Warcaster,
Yeah. Make these saves. I didn't want to take that away.
and I'm proficient in con save, so I should make these.
Definitely made it with a 25. Definitely made it with a
At
21. Perfect. 26. Great job. Rabbi Jan, that's how you do it.
We all know how I roll the dice, Ricky. It's your fault for making me have to roll them.
So do I get my attack of opportunity?
He's gonna crawl up right here.
Okay, I was just.
Oh, but
going
yeah,
off
he's one square away. Yeah, get an attack.
I like the way when
AC
you
27 for 5.
I like the way that you moved him back and then moved him back up there, so it looked like he got like a running jump to like get up there.
All right, the first attack is a 28 for 13 on this guy. What's his armor class?
I don't see you pinging. Oh, that guy? Their ACs are 18.
Okay, so the first attack will hit, the second attack will hit, and that'll kill him.
Just punching rocks. That's
Yeah.
really funny to
Yeah,
me.
he is. And the second two attacks will be against this one, and I don't think those will kill him. I think the only one of those attacks will hit for 9.
It takes
Alright.
its 9 damage.
Iron Golem makes some damage.
I'm trying to figure out why Basil had a
He's
hard time
swinging
with
at that guy.
He's got the 10
attacking
feet.
rock.
He should. I'll double check.
I'm a rock, and they were attacking me.
With his sword, he has 10 feet reach. So he's going to hit AC 26 for 25 and AC 15, which I think is going to miss.
That will miss. First hit hurt though.
But
One of
don't
those-
destroy my anime objects, dude. I got. Come on now.
Rabijan, how you feeling over there?
I don't like it.
It's 4th turn. I could bring something else out. What do you think?
No.
I tell you what, Rabijan, give me a percentile dice roll, and if it's below 50, I will add something to the mix. If it's above 50, I will not add something to the mix.
That's just mean, Ricky. You
Okay.
know I roll low every time.
Okay,
every
okay.
time.
Okay, if it's above 50, I'll add something to the mix. If it's below 50, I won't.
16.
Consistency is key.
It's your turn, Rabbi.
Oh, I would like to use the Spirit Guardians.
Okay, well, if you would cast it.
So it's a 22 DC Wisdom save.
Call for spirits to protect you. They flirt around you. They flit about around you at a distance of 15 feet for the duration. They do damage stuff. Cast a spell. You designate any number of creatures you consider to be unaffected by it. Creature enters the area for the first time or starts its turn there. It makes a wisdom saving throw on a failed save, 38 radiant damage. Okay.
Half as much on a successful save.
Rabijan, you've got an aura.
That's awesome.
All right, anything else on your turn, Rabijan?
I would like to move my spiritual weapon the 20 foot over to Onyx. Can I then use my spiritual weapon? If I hit Onyx with it, would it unstun him?
We will find out.
Yeah, you don't know. You can cast a spell.
That's a 33 to hit.
It hits.
You hit. I take
14.
7 damage. Power weapon, leaving it dumbfounded. The target has 150 points. It is stunned. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. The stunned target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turn. On a successful save, this stunned effect ends.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to do anything. I'm fine.
Okay. I just want to double check and make sure that you guys agreed with the ruling. Any dissent? It's your turn, Roland. What are you doing, win man?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll for recharge. No, I won't.
No, you rolled for it.
Well, yeah, I rolled for it and failed. So I'm just gonna multi-attack. The same demon I've been beating up. That's a 14 and a 10.
The same one that you've been beating up? This guy? See
Yeah.
that tiny little object there? He's an ally. You have flanking.
Does that really count as an ally?
It is a creature.
But as an air elemental, it sounds like an enemy. A little rock.
He's an air elemental, not a scissors elemental.
All right, anything else from your turn?
No, that'll be it unless I do have advantage.
You hit once. So what else are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm still pretty good, so I'm. That's it.
Okay. All right. That guy makes a dexterity saving throw. Rabijan makes a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage. This guy makes a dexterity saving throw. Finnileas makes a dexterity saving throw.
So
Oh,
my
I'm sorry. No,
animated-
there's no dex save. That's for when he dies. He's not dying. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So you guys just take the 14 points of fire damage.
What if I don't want to, though?
Then you say no.
So Rabijan, both of your little tiny guys here, Finnileas, and this now dead little girl.
Doesn't that say within 5 feet?
It does say 5 feet. I'm so sorry, Finnileas. You don't take damage. Finnileas saved the little girl.
Oh, the power of math saves children.
I added a 15 to it. The tokens and Basil and Rabijan and everybody else takes it though.
And
Okay.
that guy. Don't forget that
I was
guy
already
takes
included in
15.
the tokens, Ricky.
They're immune to fire damage. So yeah.
Why
he's in
would you
fire.
kill my joke?
Stupid Finnileas.
Why do I have a magic mouth in my inventory? Oh, it's a potion. I think it's a potion.
Onyx,
Wait.
would you like to make a Constitution saving throw?
What's the DC? I rolled low. Rolled a 19.
You pass. You're not stunned anymore. The DC was 17.
Okay.
But that's the end of your turn.
I know. But at the end of my turn, I'm going.
You're gonna regret that.
We only got a few more turns until some jerk ends this. Grok, it's your turn.
I'm thunder stepping to there.
Teleport yourself to a knife space, DC 19, Constitution, 3d10 thunder.
Does your big guy gotta make a save? Or is
Yeah.
he immune?
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a save. I don't think
Master,
he's
you
immune
have
to
betrayed
thunder.
me. We gain a new enemy.
That's con, right?
Yes.
Yeah, con save, DC 19 con save.
He makes it.
But he does. Irony does have advantage, so he gets a 16, which I'm pretty sure is not high enough. Yeah, so he's gonna take the full damage.
He hasn't taken any damage yet, really, so
That is the first damage done to the golems since I have gotten him.
I'll change it later. Did this guy take a save?
Yep, let me roll it.
Rip that rock.
There you go. Damage has been applied.
Is it gone?
No, it's underneath.
There it is.
It's actually covering the air elemental space right now.
Basil!
Basil, still with his sword out, is going to make a jab at the Baylor. It's still stunned, right? So I have advantage. 21 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
Stunning strike. DC 19 Constitution. Okay, rude. Second attack. Also, it was 14 magical piercing. I don't know what's magic about it. 33 to hit. Yeah, that hits. Another stunning strike attempt. 18 piercing damage. Oh my god. Alright, bonus action. We're gonna make 2 consecutive kicks at it. 17.
Misses.
Okay. Second bonus action attack. 32. Okay.
Misses.
Stunning strike attempt. 10.
Finally.
damage.
Man!
That took 5 key points. And then I'm going to take. I guess I would go round it. What am I more worried about? I'm gonna move here and sort of interpose myself between the little girl and the 4-round demon. Yep. So Basil makes 2 stabs. He then, does a couple of quick, swift kicks to its legs, and one of them sort of buckles it, and it's paralyzed in place. Not paralyzed, stunned in place. And then he hops off the little rock next to him, and that's his go.
Ricky, I have a thing.
It's not your turn.
I realize that, but we didn't do my animated objects on my turn.
Oh, you got to keep up with that stuff, man. It's your one freebie, and then after that, it's sorry.
And then a rock dies.
All right, so 2 attacks on the Baylor.
You got to go quick.
AC 15 and AC 20
20 hits at 15 misses.
for 8. 2 attacks on this guy. I believe they're at advantage because he's stunned. AC 27 and AC 26 for 11 total. 1 attack on that guy. AC 27 for 8. And he's going to move down and swing at that. AC 20 for 5.
All right.
I apologize. I made that as quick as possible.
You made it very quick. It was great. Too bad he doesn't have advantage anymore, Onyx.
He still hits twice.
Yeah, but he would have hit harder. Take 12 damage. Are you at 19 armor?
Yeah.
Sick. This one rolled way better for damage.
Yeah, he did.
Take 30 points of damage from that one. That's reduced. Great tank job. Basically, these 2 Glabruzu, in a fit of demonic anger that this stupid piece of rock is not dead yet, come up and just waylay on him. Both of them swinging 4 times, 2 with arms, 2 with pinchers. The first one only hitting twice. The second one hitting all 4 times. Doing a bit of damage to Onyx's turn. What was it, 40 some odd damage? Halved. That's the halved number.
Yeah. Ominous.
Okay, pause. Make a wisdom saving throw, which I believe it failed.
Is that on my character sheet? The number is?
There's numbers on the bottom of the spell. It's DC 22. So roll 3d8, Grabby Jan.
7, 8, and 2 for 17.
Great job. Grabby Jan, you're so lucky.
I am.
It swings at you 4 times. A 25, a 17, which misses, a natural 20, and then a 17. So you get hit twice. You reduce the first one by 12.
Yep.
The first one misses.
Oh, because the cloak of displacement.
So the third one hits, and the cloak's gone again.
But the adamantine armor is no crits.
Right, and you don't take damage because he reduced it.
Yeah,
But your reaction and your cloak are Onyx's reaction and the cloak are both done.
correct.
Fair. So do I take damage?
No.
My spirit ancestors help absorb that for you.
Yay, thank you. And thank you to everybody who is helping me remember my awesome armor that I forgot up until now.
You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, Ron.
So can I? I got an animated object right there.
It would only be the first one of a 14, which
will miss.
probably, yeah.
And the rock slams itself into it with an AC 25.
And it does a little damage.
It does a tiny little bit of damage.
And then this
Which is
thing
good.
runs here. It comes running at you and gores you, Ron, or attempts to, for that damage.
Okay, so 21 will hit.
So now you must make a DC 21 strength saving throw.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a lot of damage.
You are going to get knocked 20 feet away, and you're going prone, and you were 5, 10, 15, 20, and now you're on the ground, and you're prone.
Can air elementals be prone?
No, they cannot.
Show me.
Look on the my air elemental character sheet. One of my conditioned
Sure,
immunities is. I don't know if I can link it.
You should be able to.
Oh, yeah. You're just out of the air. You're on the ground.
And then that would be half damage. So
It will not be half damage. You.
I have resistance to piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Is it magical?
Magical.
Okay.
What are you doing, Finn?
I mean, you talk really bad about Finn. All he's done so far is talk and walk.
Yeah.
He's
And he
gonna
got thirsty.
take the decanter of endless water and he's gonna walk this way.
Talk this way. Taking my one attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
17 hit.
Well, I mean, yeah, it hits a mirror image.
For 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Take that, sucker.
Okay.
Alright, you're at the stupid thing.
Then I point the decanter of endless water at the blood-soaked rune portal thingy, unstopper it, and call for a geyser, and begin washing it off.
Alright,
Yeah.
let me narrate this, because somebody in your party's a jerk.
See, this is why Basil didn't even question what Finn
I'm
was
gonna
doing.
mute you.
I-
Finnileas, the jerk of the veil, approaches the summoning circle that has been soaping in this blood and sprays it with the decanter of endless water that I forgot was in the party. Because water's not magical, so he's spraying it in from outside of the anti-magic zone so you can't dispel the circle. And the blood is washed thoroughly by the meticulous Finnileas. As the blood goes, the demons boof out of existence. You see 2 massive arms reach up from the circle and slam down on the ground next to it as this 2-headed demon lord apparition starts to come through it, glaring around, getting hit in the face momentarily with water as it emerges from the hole. Grabby Jen, make the check. 14, you guys suck. Any casters want to make an arcane check?
Yes, I do.
Not you. I mean, of course you.
I sure do.
Onyx knows exactly who it is. It's Fluffy, his pet dog.
36.
30.
Who is it?
It's Demigorgon.
It is Demigorgon. Demigorgon isn't a demon. He's not a devil. He's a demon lord. He's a ruler of one of the planes and the abyss. He's one of the strongest beings in existence. So he steps out and looks at you, and you guys all hear in your mind. I don't want to repeat what he's saying to you right now because he's not happy. But it's swearing in all the languages you know.
I know every
Impressive.
language right now.
And he stares at all of you and goes, "Your end is coming. I will harbor the destruction of your stupid guild." And then at that moment, wisps of blood magic start to reach out and almost anchor inside of him like they're hooked and slowly start to drag him back into the pit of the abyss he was coming from. So he's coming out, emerging. He's getting ready to just lay some ass whooping on you guys. And these wisps of magical, almost blood, like I said, it looks almost like tendrils of blood, come up and claw on him, almost like the movie Hellraiser. Those little chains would come out and whip into the people, and it's starting to pull him back down. He's straining his demonic muscles to fight against it. And he takes a moment. One head looks at Onyx. Onyx, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I foresaw this moment.
You got something above a 23?
I don't.
Yeah, he just saw that you were about to get terrified. Go ahead and make that wisdom save 15. I need Onyx to roll a 1d3. Alright, you suffer the effect of a confusion spell. It's just going to be about 10 seconds.
Wait, how does Onyx get more confused?
By looking in the eyes of a Lord of the Abyss. The spell assaults and twists your creature's mind, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled action. Affected target, you can't take a reaction. Roll a d10 at the start of your turn and determine the behavior for that turn. Onyx, give me a d10. A 9. Huh. 9 to 10. The creature can act and move normally.
The expected results from having Onyx be confused.
And with that, it reaches out, Finnileas, and its tentacle wraps around your leg as it gets sucked into the portal, and then it doesn't. It releases you very quickly as you jump back on the ceiling.
Basil puts a hand on his hip and he sort of straightens out his back and he exhales and he gives Finnileas a thumbs up and he goes, "Excellent work, Finn."
So the little girl comes up to you and she goes, What did you do to those guys? Where are they?"
They're
She starts
back
to
in
cry.
hell where they belong.
She starts to cry as she looks at the dead body. There's 5 cultists around the circle here. As she looks at the dead bodies of her family.
Damn it, Ricky! You stop that. You stop that shit right now.
As this young cultist girl standing amongst you looks at the loss of her family.
Ricky, what alignment would it be to knock this girl out? Like, if she didn't see it coming.
What alignment would it be to knock the DM out?
Chaotic, no.
I'm just trying to think, would Basil think it's more humane to just be like, just don't look. Just don't look.
And so she's in tears. As you guys stand on this rock full of ichor and blood and snow. The snow is now more green and red than it was white after this pretty hard fought battle where you've killed over 40 demons.
So I'm gonna go up to the little girl and I'm gonna say to her, "It's okay. Death is only temporary. If you want your mommy and daddy back, I can help you."
Whoa.
Croc, I don't know about
Animate
that.
dead. He's gonna raise a family.
Croc!
Nailed it. Animate dead.
I look at Finn and I say, "Can you take us home swiftly?"
But there might be stuff here.
Grab the stuff and go before Croc's done.
Finnileas shakes his head no at Grok, and then, pats the little girl on the head and says, "I wish that you didn't have to live with this memory," and casts Wish to replicate modify memory.
The spell in the chat for me. All right, you attempt to reshape another creature's memory. Creature makes wisdom saving throw. If you're fighting the creature, is advantage of saving throw. Failed save target becomes charmed by you for the duration. Charmed target is incapacitated and unaware of your surroundings. Still hear you. If it takes damage, while the charms last, you can affect the memory of an event that experience will last 24 hours or last moment. Permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allowing the turn to remove. All right, so this permanently changes the memory. Finnileas, I want you, everybody else be quiet for a few moments. I want you to vividly describe how you position her, what you do. Do you put your hand on her forehead? Like, I want you to narrate the story, and I want you to narrate the new memory.
All right, so it's 1 minute, so I wouldn't be able to be horribly complicated. As I'm patting her on the head, I say that wish to replicate this, and to paraphrase it rather quickly, I infer that these cultists were messing around with powers that were well beyond what any mortal can handle, and that they ended up summoning these demons who killed them. And fortunately, we were close enough by that we were able to save her and beat the demons back and send them through the portal. And, it should be a lesson that, doing cult things is not a good idea.
Blended. So she's crying because she just lost her parents, and then she hugs you, Finn, and goes, "Thank you for saving me. I'm sad you couldn't save my parents."
Me too.
I whisper to Grok, "That's not an invitation."
But why not?
Basil will just respond with, "We need to have a discussion about how people feel about necromancy, because apparently it wasn't clear enough from what happened in the Vale."
All right, so are you guys going to do anything besides go home to the inn right now?
Onyx would like to see if they left anything of value around, any kind of clues to anything at all.
One person can make an investigation check, and if 2 people are proficient in investigation, the one person can do it with advantage.
I'll do it.
Is anybody else proficient going to help them?
I think I am.
You must be proficient to assist to give advantage.
34
Yeah, 30 if nobody else is.
or 30. Yeah.
All right. You find a lot of clues in that portal, in the drawing of the portal, because of your background, and we'll talk about that later. All right, let's pull up some loot. There's absolute loot because the bodies of the demons that are dead did not go away. Finnileas, I want you to roll a d10. This is going to be how many magic items we find.
8.
Ooh, nice.
All right, Onyx, real quick, roll me a d6 and tell me what you got. And there's no bad roll here. It's just a type of magic item I'm going to take.
If we get another potion, I swear to God.
Did you roll a
1.
four?
It has to be a scroll for Onyx.
A 1. All right, Onyx, give me a d13.
That's a first level spell scroll.
11.
You found a potion of vitality.
I don't need any more kids.
He found a D&D Viagra.
I hate you. It removes any exhaustion you're suffering, cures any disease or poison affecting you. And for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spent. Who's going to take that?
Basil gets exhausted easily.
Okay.
Do I?
Rabijan, give me a d6 and tell me what the results are. Come on, go, 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 go.
I rolled a 1.
All right, give me a d13. Hold on,
Roll
don't give me a
11.
d13 yet. I hope you roll a 1. You got to roll a 1d12 now. Go, Rabijan, go.
7.
You have a potion of climbing.
Ricky,
Ron, roll a d6.
2.
Roll a d15. Somebody make sure you're taking track of these items, and then real quick as we get them, kind of chat in the background, not on the voice, but in the thing about who's getting what.
That's a 13.
Marinare's armor.
marinara,
Marinara bread.
bro, it's armor, not spaghetti.
While wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. And if you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface.
Oh no, that's a little bit depressing. It
All
also
right,
plays
Basil.
Gangster's Paradise.
And it's gonna be. Actually, I'll let it be your choice. What type of armor would you think would be best for that, Roland? Plate, leather, scale, half plate, bikini.
Yeah, it says any light, medium, or heavy. So, I mean,
Yeah, any type of armor.
I'm using. What am I using?
Come on, go, go, go! Pick. You're probably in leather.
Yeah, I have +3 leather.
Dragon scale.
It's leather.
Okay.
Well, you can also change it
Basil.
first. Howdy.
1d6. Go, go, go.
Okie dokie.
And tell me what your result is.
4.
Are you the one that complained about potions?
Ricky.
I'm glad that you got the alchemist. Go ahead and roll 1d14.
14.
Got a potion of water breathing, buddy. Good job.
Hell yeah. Who wants it?
Onyx, 1d6. What'd you get?
2.
1d8.
3.
A chain shirt, adamantine armor, and it's deep black adamantine with red engravings. It's totally scary. Boogie boogie boo. Fem, did you do one yet?
Nope.
Let's see it. 1d6, bud.
3.
The weaponsmith. 1d15. Oh, get a 15.
8.
It is a +2 dart.
Why are we so bad at getting treasure?
Basil, do you have a lot of do you have magic items?
Currently I have
What's your
Several.
weapon that you use occasionally?
I have a +1 short sword. I have my magic belt that Onyx gave to me, and then I've got 3 potions. I think I got 1 potion and 2 scrolls. Yeah, that's it. That's what I've got. Oh, and I have some healing potions, yes. Why do you ask? Have you come to redistribute the wealth?
I was going to until you said that. Now you're not getting crap. I'm actually taking a magic item for you to go to my corporation,
Okay, alright.
and you're going to get paid less because taxes.
Well, can I make it like a donation to...
No, we don't do donations.
Oh, okay.
There is a just under the surface of the ice is a glowing short sword.
Excalibur. Icecalibur.
You take it back.
That was an awesome answer.
I retract my Icecalibur and raise you a Calice bird.
It's like a sun sword, but it comes out ice.
You see,
Who finds the sword?
you do.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
see,
I guess that makes sense.
Basil, specifically,
Mhm.
magically, as we talk about using short swords,
Mhm.
the glow as you come and use your abilities. I'm assuming you use your ability to manipulate ice to part the ice.
Yeah.
And as you do that, you
Fish it out.
see a glowing aura on a dark short sword. It's got 4 skulls in the pummel, like around the crossguard. 3 of them are regular. This is on each side, so it's 6, 7, 8 total skulls on the crossguard. The one skull closest to where your hand would go on the crossguard has a ruby gem in its mouth. And then the skull on the hilt, on the very bottom of the hilt, has a ruby in it as well. I'm not going to make you guys take the time because there's enough people there. This is a +2. You get +2 to attack and damage rolls with this magic weapon. This sword comes with 1d8 +1 charges. Go ahead and roll that out real quick.
+1, so 7.
7 charges. And this is a 9 live stealer.
Oh.
7 live stealer. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points with the sword, it has to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be slain instantly. Every time it slays somebody, it loses a charge. Once there's no charges remaining, it loses the slaying ability, but still has +2.
Okay.
See, this is
It's
a
a very
great day
cool
for-
sword. Well, this is a
All
very
right, let's
cool
go to
sword.
money. All right, I need 3 D10 rolls from Mallory. And if you roll crappy, you're going to get crappy gold. If you roll good, you guys are going to be wealthier again. What is it?
A 6, a 4, and a 2.
That's fine. Let me add this up. That's 18,000 gold pieces and 1,300 platinum pieces. It's your guys' job to split that up, keep track of all that. And that's it. You guys are gonna go back. We're gonna play it as you. Finnileas, I'm assuming, is gonna make a portal to go back to the humble beginnings. Is that correct?
Yes.
Finnileas makes a portal. All of you guys plus the kid, unless you leave the kid there, make it back through.
Well, we just got this 9 live stealer, so
Oh geez.
I would like to take the kid with us.
You guys get back to the inn. We're gonna stop with you guys coming through the portal. Welcome to level 19, guys. 2 years taking you to get to level 19.
this is way better than 5 guys.
Hi, this is Mallory. I do the voice of Robbie John, and I wanted to say thank you for joining us for another episode of Defenders of the Veil. If you would like to hear more of Defenders of the Veil, you can find us at Podbean, Spotify, iTunes, and pretty much anything else that plays podcasts. You can also find us on Twitter at Defenders Veil and Facebook, Defenders of the Veil. Our episodes come out weekly, and we would love for you to share us with your friends. We hope that you will join us again soon. Thanks again.
Rin could not make it today, so he is not in the combat.
But I am right here. That was lame. Never mind.
That was like
Not even close.
Not
Rin's,
even.
But a valiant
half as-
effort.
Rin's half Russian child.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I had it planned out, and it came out totally. Yeah.
Rinchowski.
Hello, this is Rin. I will use the punties and stabby stab.
Is that a viewer from Oliver Toys?
Like to use my magical pointies.
Real quick, Rin, how do you feel about Matilda?
Oh, I love her. She's my favorite.
We will be married.
Side note, at the end of episode 97, Rin does propose to Matilda.
Matilda, I cannot hide my feelings anymore. I am here for your hand in the marriage.
Oh.
No,
Me.
it was more like, I'll just marry the beach.
About as romantic.
Yeah, that's
as it gets.
accurate.
Yeah.
They didn't
That's
throw a
about-
bouquet, they threw a baguette.
I hate you.
Okay, that's fair.
Canada, you know.
But, okay, so he
It's
threw like a
Frenadia.
javelin. What do you want from me?
No, it's
He
Canadian.
threw a bottle of maple syrup.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
he comes from the right Canada for that. All right, these are all going to attack you now.
All of the ironies.
It's about to be very ironic when here's Grok,
DM Radic irony.
and he's on the casting couch full of iron golems.
Basil's no, not the casting couch.
He's just sitting on the couch and 4 iron
Oh,
golems
you
are
meant
behind him.
casting is in like cast iron, right? Because
Yeah.
they're
That's
iron
it.
golems.
Totally
Yeah.
the way I was going with that.
Yeah. Audience, I want you to know that the faces that Mallory is pulling right now. If you imagined every possible emotion that clown paint could evoke,
Clown paint?
it's that level
Did
of
you just call Mallory a clown?
no, it's that level of exaggeration.
You are
the
bold.
pain.
It just looks like she's dumping a hot crap right there in her chair. Mallory, what are you going to do for your turn?
Heal.
That doesn't,
Okay,
that does not
Mallory,
look
you
like
just
heal,
clicked.
Mallory. You clicked harm. Are you harming yourself? Did you just decide to go see Freya today?
I mean, maybe with all the bullshit stress you're putting me under, motherfucker.
All right,
Why?
let's see, you have
Sorry,
57
Mother
hit
Frill.
points. You just did 64. You'll make your first death save next turn. Holy crap, that's Basil's face. He never shows us his face.
Normally it says I'm not wearing a shirt.
Listen, if you want to drop the guy boobs on the stream,
The goobs?
if you drop the goobs out, it's fine. I sent you a
Me
Discord
and the boys
message,
whipping
man.
out the goobs.
And David does it all the time, so it's okay.
I always see my cat.
Then I point the decanter of endless water at the blood-soaked rune portal thingy, unstopper it, and call for a geyser, and begin washing it off.
He's playing Power Wash Simulator.
Is it really that easy?
Blood summoned him. Blood taketh away. Or water taketh
See,
away.
when I made the crater, I was really tempted to try and take out the sigil with it, but I was like, well, Basil would think that would be bad. That'd be cheating.
Damn it,
Stop
Basil,
taking
start
away my
cheating.
iron golem.
It felt really bad to draw a line around it.
Also, it pushes Rin off into the pool.
Yeah, fuck him. I mean, Frell him. Go to Frell.
That's
Stop
Matilda's
it. You're
job.
doing it on purpose now.
I don't know what you're talking about. One of my favorite things about Finnileas is you can talk to him for 4 paragraphs, and he can give you just a 1 or 2 word answer and be complete.
It's the K.
The ... on the iPhone while you're waiting for the reply, and it's
Yeah.
just okay.
K.
It's like 6 minutes of ... and then finally they send K.
Yeah, K. I guess we
Or
go
worse, they send the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Basil, you're not
Yes.
using your push to talk?
I have push to mute, so usually when we're in play, I leave it on mute. I just got sick of it because I couldn't find a good key for it that would also let me draw things while I'm push to talking.
Do you draw?
So no, I meant on the map, Ricky.
It's a shame because we need an artist in this group.
True. The only thing I draw is the ire of DMs.
Can't confirm.
I'm like Mal, but I deserve it.
Basil, you shouldn't call Mal short when she's not at the chair to defend
No.
herself.
It's not what I
He's
said.
not wrong.
Hey, if we can't defend a few kids, how are we going to defend ourselves?
It's okay, you know, with David in the group, at least she has somebody to see eye to eye with.
2 steps forward, 2 steps back.
Listen, it's Basil's fault. He started stunning my stuff. I got to stun stuff back. All right?
I take away your toys, you take away ours.
Yes, 100%. And I have to really try because I've got counter spellers. So casting's not easy with you guys. I tried to stun Roland, and he was just like, all right, whatever.
Can I say I want the power word stun to be bro stop.
You know what's frustrating? I'll tell you what's frustrating real quick before I go pee. My Sunday night game's frustrating. Those bastards. I came up with a pretty interesting plot idea, I think. There's an imp giving wishes that are horribly corrupted. Not to the players, but to people. And then they have to fix the wish. For example, a little boy who was lonely asked for a pet dog. He got a hellhound. Right? So, these sons of bitches, Mallory's husband, her better half, and my cousin, the stupid part of my family, have decided they want to just make a deal with him and help him give out corrupted wishes.
Ricky, what's the problem?
I was not prepared. Basil, they made a deal with him while you weren't there.
Yeah, I know. I supported it. I was like, oh, good job. That's good business sense. When I came back, Scrub was like, oh, you know what? Actually, that makes sense.
So I want to say I'm not picking on Rick. I just got a visual in my head of like there's this huge fight going on and explosions going around. And there's a big demons out and there's gunfire and everything else. Finnileas is like, oh, look at the shiny rock on the ground. I'm gonna go look at that. It's very funny.
All right. I'm gonna run and take a break real quick. Grab a smoke. Do what you got to do. I'm gonna get milk and cookies and make a pee.
For the podcast, I want you to know he moved 2 squares. That was a thunder hop, if anything.
Yeah, but look where I put myself. I've got an iron golem and 2 animated objects surrounding me now instead
That's
of a
the
bunch of
boys.
bad guys.
Yeah.
I could have just disengaged and walked over there, but I figured the thunder step would be way
You're a
further.
wizard. You gotta be extra. And also the AoE.
I'm lazy. I don't want to walk. Why would I walk when I could teleport?
He did totally just Men in Black her. And then rewrote her memory. Finnileas is now Will Smith, canonically. A podcast I listen to, which is a Let's Play podcast for Pathfinder, called the Glass Cannon Podcast. You can edit this out or shout them out. I don't care. They're cool guys. They cast every major character and NPC. So they'll be like, okay, this NPC is played by Julia Roberts. And then they pick the movie that she's playing her from. So you have a mental image of who the heck's doing it. So now Finnileas is played by Will Smith from Men in Black.
Does this make him Willanius or
Williness? Winnius?
Winnius Pooius?
Yeah. Anyway,
That
you-
changed fast.
Winnie up, Winnius Pooh. Winnius Pooh. Does that make Mallory Eeyore?
It's Mallory Eeyore.
I mean, probably.
For the listener, because I can see her face, she started off angry and frumpy, and then very quickly kind of shook her head, raised her eyebrows, and nodded like, yeah, no, that's probably accurate.
I'm Tigger for problematic reasons.
Cannot call you Tigger. I live in America. I'm going to get canceled. All right. Let's find loot as it gets sucked into the portal, and then it doesn't. It releases you very quickly as you jump back, I'm assuming.
No, I let it caress my leg.
Oh, about to put the D in demagogue.
Sir. That was really funny.
Sorry.
I feel like that's something we'd more readily hear in our Sunday game.
Yeah,
True.
Warhammer pain.
Uh,
And I want one of you guys, I want you to pick one of you guys, not Finnileas, because he's done too much. If you want to make an argument for leveling up, I will hear your argument.
You
We
almost
kicked
killed
your guys'
Onyx.
ass.
and if the argument's really bad, then you
I
level
said
him
one
down.
of you.
Mal,
No, I was
go for
giving
it.
a suggestion.
Yeah, Mal. Everybody's leveling up rests upon your shoulders and your ability to debate right now. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, you, Rabbit Jan. Go ahead, let's see it.
Oh boy, she looks focused now.
Well, first off,
Nah, it doesn't work. You guys all level down. I'm kidding. You guys are going to level up. It's fine. I had picked that before we did this. Mal, your argument was gold.
It was really well said,
I mean,
actually.
you almost killed Onyx. That's what I said.
Do you know why you got 78 heal points to you?
Yes, because I'm a moon druid. No.
We're going to pause for a second here, guys, and I just want to focus on this. We've been playing for almost 2 years.
More than.
And you said you're a druid today? I don't
Personally, my
typically
favorite.
call people out like this, Ravi, but a moon druid is what you think you're playing?
Hey
And-
Timmy, what's your favorite Defenders of the Veil character? Oh, my favorite's Rabijat, the druid.
I guess that makes me the cleric.
Yeah. Oh yes, Finnileas the monk. I remember.
I was going to say Finnileas, the frontline fighter.
Yeah, the barbarian. I've
And
been
at least
there,
you have
man.
Onyx the
I
negotiator.
felt that.
It's been a day. I'm a Circle of Life cleric.
Are you sure you're not a circle?
Oh, and oh my god, and you're a cat! Yes!
I think you're a life domain cleric.
I'm done with all of you for today.
What are you going to do? Beast form and fly away?
I just want to point out, Mallory, that I have kept my mouth shut and not said anything mean or bullying you at all in this entire exchange.
Ricky, the next time that Ravajan communes with her god, can you just have her be like, Ravajan, remember who you are?
All these lands are ours except there.
That's where the cult is. We don't go there.
We don't go there.
Mal, I love you so much. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna start quoting Rafiki at you.
She's angrily eating cereal at us.
Is it ice cream?
It's ice cream.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You can't angrily eat ice cream, Rabbi. Get your crap together. You've also managed to change classes in the middle of the fight, which is unheard of in 5th edition D&D.
We
I wish you
multi-classed.
Mallory multi-classed on the fly.
Aggressive multi-classing.
What's aggressive is her aggressive making fun of me faces right now.
That's a two-way street, Ricky.
I'm gonna record just a session sometime, and then on the Twitter we'll slowly release the faces of Mal, reminiscent to me of the old Faces of Death VHS tapes.
You just tweet out what you said with a picture of Mallory's face to the reaction of it.
What'd you guys think of that combat?
Excellent work, Ricky.
You're a madman.
That's fun.
You guys, I'm telling you, don't.
Seemed easy to me.
Don't mock my combat use.
I enjoyed that.
I was down to 66.
I was gonna cast Wall of Fire around the runes here and melt the ice and let it all go away. And then he said, "No, it's an anti-magic thing. Oh, I'm gonna put Rin there. You can't touch it." Blah blah. I went,
Well, it was an
"Man,
anti-magic shield already. Like if you remember when I described some of those glyphs of Rick, Basil, there were glyph of warnings randomly around the thing that fireballed. Right, all the creatures are immune to fire, so they randomly.
Mines down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he had
put mines
mines
with fireballs, and then made fire immune damage. I was mean.
That's funny though.
Rabbi and Roland, I think, got up in like 2 or 3 of them from other people.
Does Finn know glyphs of warning? That sounds like a Finn spell to know.
I assume Finn knows every spell at this point.
Okay, true.
Grakas glyph of warding.
The only spell
actually
Finn
quite
doesn't know is
enjoyed-
Charm Person.
I quite enjoy spells that are that combats that have alternate win conditions. So I enjoyed that a lot.